Welcome back. I'm sorry I'm making this video a little late. My gout has been acting up and my ankle is really swollen. And my boyfriend would not let me on the computer. He's sleeping now, so I was able to sneak on. Like my friend Reverend Jack. Anyhow, I'm ill and should be on the computer. I sneak on anyhow. Today is God Bless. Now, I'm not saying bless, I'm saying bless, as in B-R-E-S. God bless the beautiful. Oh, sorry. Gave the title away, though. Well, anyhow, today's video we're going to be learning about God bless. Unfortunately, I was only able to find 2 pictures of him. He is not talked about a lot. Mainly when he is talked about his wife. His wife is a very famous goddess that a lot of people know. So anyhow, without further ado, here is God's bless titles, alternative spellings, and symbols.
One the Lord and the Lady. Tonight's the eve of Holy Beltane as one the Lord and the Lady. Beltane night, full moon bright, sacred visions bless our sight. Lord and Lady merge as one the Lord and the Lady.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that the music there. It was from Lord and the Lady. That's the name of it. It is Beltane music. I couldn't find anything else that would go with him for music, so I had to go with that. Now, God Bless, again, was a child of one divine and one mortal, which makes him interesting that he became a god. Hence that he is only God of 2 things. He is God of agriculture and fertility. Now, he has no sacred animals. And his sacred color is purple. Now, hence his sacred color being purple, which didn't surprise me since his mortal parent is actually royalty. So, purple is also the color of royalty, not only psychic, but also the color of royalty. The reason why purple is the color of royalty is because back then, purple was a very expensive color to make. You had to mix blue and I think white. I'm not sure the color combination to make purple, but purple was really expensive back then, and that's why all the kings and royalties had purple, to show that they had money. Anyhow, his element is earth. His Sabbath is Beltane. And there's a very important purpose why his Sabbath is Beltane. His wife, that we are going to get to, she is celebrated on Beltane as well. Oh no, she's not. What am I thinking? Duh, forget that. She's not celebrated on Beltane, but she is also celebrated on a different one. I just totally screwed you guys up, didn't I? Never mind, I'm sorry about that. No, she's not celebrated on Beltane coming up. But Beltane being the festival of fire, but not only fire, but of fertility. And him being God of fertility, it's not surprising that he would have the sacred Sabbath of Beltane. A lot of people get Beltane wrong. For the non-pagan viewers out there, or people that don't know what Beltane is actually the celebration of life, fertility, and the fire represents the passion in a relationship, and this Beltane is a nice holiday, and just because it associates sex into it, it's not like you think of wild sex, orgies, and all that. No, Beltane is to celebrate sex between two couples, of coming together, unity, stuff like that. It's a very beautiful Sabbath. Anyhow, his sacred planet is the same as mine. His associated planet, as I would say, is Jupiter. His representation is Bres. His sacred herbs and incense is unknown. And if you are looking for something that says, well, then how can I work with him? You don't need these things to work with him, like herbs and representations and stuff. But because remember, magic is within you. But if you want to celebrate him, you can celebrate him on Beltane, or if you want to do a ritual outside of Beltane, you can use Bres, because that is a representation of him. Bres is not that expensive. You can get a little piece of Bres to represent him. Statues will probably be hard to find of him, but maybe you can find one of his wife and him together. Anyhow, that said, let's go on to his bloodline here. His mother is goddess of salvation, and her name is listed below. His father is king of Formor. And the one we all been waiting for, his wife is goddess Bridget. He had one child with Bridget, and we all know that her child was Woden. Now I cannot find a picture of Woden, so I had to use his crest. Anyhow, that was the big thing. His wife is Bridget. Bridget was actually, she did fall in love with him. They all loved, they weren't forced together. Some stories say they were, some say they weren't. A great story of Bridget in them, I always recommend, is going to check out The Mist of Avalon. It tells a perfect story of Bridget and her love and all this stuff. Woden was her child. Some stories say that she did not have Woden with him. She had Woden with her brother, but did not know it was her brother, because just watch The Mist of Avalon. It tells you all about that. It was during the Beltane ritual Sabbath, and she was blindfolded. They didn't see each other. They had sex, but it's very hard to explain. It's an old type of ritual done in Ireland. So anyhow, just watch that movie, Mist of Avalon. It really explains a lot of stuff about the Irish gods and goddesses. It's an excellent movie. So anyhow, this is it for God Bres. The next god we are going to be doing is Father of the Gods, God Degna. Now, he has a whole bunch of stuff, so his is going to be fun to try to fit in a 15-minute video. So anyhow, may the gods and goddesses bless you all. Bye.